birdie. Go for birdie.
Come on, complainers! A couple of episodes ago, a subscriber called Chris wrote to me and he said he was irritated by my channel name. So I checked out his other comments. He's commented once before, 7 months ago. Similar kind of thing. And I love my most avid watcher and subscriber, John Carter, not my brother Carter's response, where he said that he should be shouting out his name instead. Classic response, that. So of course I told Chris to, not bother subscribing. And of course his retort, understandably so, would be that he would block me. Can you actually block people on YouTube? I don't know about that. But anyway, this is dedicated to you, this episode, Chris. Come on, complainers!
Come on, Carter. Okay, we're in Krabi today, which is a couple of hours away from Phuket. We're at a golf course today called the Hula Hula Golf Club. We're out with Pete Al today. Sawasdee Krap, Pete Al. Can you do a Carter spaz? I'm the only golfer signed up today. So talk about VIP treatment. All right, let's do this, Carter. Come on, Carter.
We're away. Pretty good spaz, that one. Dead straight.
Okay, mate.
Happy days.
Come on, Carter.
Definitely worthy of a Carter spaz. And once again, a couple of episodes ago, one of my most avid watchers and subscribers, I'm sorry, Paul, I don't know how to pronounce that name, mate. But basically, this is an example of a wonderful comment on one of my videos. Look, he sunk a lovely birdie putt. He did a Carter spaz, and the guy that he was playing with said, hold on a minute, that was a Carter spaz. So that's what we're after. We're trying to spread a little bit of love and joy around the golf course. So thank you, Paul. How do you pronounce it, really? Let me know. But this is now dedicated to you, Paul.
We hit that one dead straight, like a bullet. There's no driving range here, so that's my first swing. Pete Al, okay, mate?
Okay.
On green, mate?
On green.
Okay.
So if you are one of those good guys like Paul, and you want to join the movement, get that like, share and subscriber button clicked. That punching chip shot technique, worthy of a slow Carter spaz.
Okay, birdie, birdie.
And that's going to reward us with a birdie opportunity on the first.
Is that a gimme?
Yeah, should be gimme. Pete Al, the caddy, gives me that one. We're off to the second. Par 3, a thinned 7-iron. This one is going to be one bounce on the green and off the back. And we're going to be in the bunker. The green was rock hard. All of these greens were massively rock hard. Couldn't hold this on the green. So we're 3 on. This is for par. Bit of a misread on that one. But we're going to tidy up for a bogey. A pretty big spaz on the third, par 5. I had no idea where this went. The caddy said it was 50-50. But it turns out, perfect position A1, middle of the fairway. I thinned this 7-iron also, but pretty good line.
Thinned it again, but we're down there. Should have a nice line in.
We have a lovely line in, and again, it's just a punching chip shot technique on.
It was dead on line for the pin. Pin was back and the greens are super hard. It was actually 50-degree distance, but I took a 56 just to be sure. Come on, Carter.
But we're on the heart of the green, and we got this again as another birdie opportunity. It's looking like that's far too wide, but it was coming, but just left this one too short, but tidying up nicely for a par. So we're off to the fourth, par 4. Pretty nice 6-iron here. I thought this was bunker bound. Wasn't sure. But when we get up there, it's nicely again. Punching chip shot technique out. And this is a lovely line.
It's okay. Super happy with that because there's water front, water back, and it's a skinny green, nothing to work with. We've bounced on the green, so we've gone over the backs. That's okay.
It is okay, and it's time for a bump and run special. Just recently, my bump and runs have been absolutely ridiculous. I practiced that shot religiously before every round.
That gimme?
Just hitting it far too hard. But that was a gimme there, but it's another bogey. The fifth par 3 is so short, it's just a punching chip shot technique away, and we're happy with the distance here, but again, the greens are rock hard, and we're going to be off the back.
An 80-yard par 3, we'll take that. Dead on line for the pin, but again, the greens are super hard. It's just gone off the back of the green.
So again, we're putting from the fringe, but it's another birdie opportunity.
Wow,
That gimme?
nice.
It's another gimme though, it's another tap in. Give me that one. That's all right. We'll take a par there. The 6th par 4. This was a massive pull, slice, rubbishy swing, that one. But we find ourselves in a pretty good position, but we massively out to in swing pull this one. Terrible shot.
Pulled massively left. This is what Sorrel always tells me. I've got a two-way miss, a massive pull or a massive slice. So my dispersion is about 100 yards. Come on, Connor.
In spite of the terrible shot, we're always finding ourselves just a punching chip shot technique away, because this course is pretty short. But again, worthy of a spaz.
We've not had a Carter Spaz for a while. We'll take that one. I think we're pin high. Birdie putt, PL. If we do birdie, you do Carter Spaz now.
We'd love to see PL do a Carter Spaz, and again, it's a birdie opportunity. Okay, that was a legitimate effort, that one, but it's another par. We're off to the 7th par 4, and this is terrible.
She said that going right is okay, but that's massively right on the other fairway. Standard. Come on, Carter!
But once again, due to the really short nature of this course, even though we've massively spazzed it right, we're just a punching chip shot technique away.
Ooh, there's water all around the green. Apparently, we're on the green, mate. Come down, mate.
On green.
Hey! All right, so the punching chip shot techniques so far have been happy days. Come on, Carter.
You should surely click that subscriber button, not just for the wonderful punching chip shot techniques, but also PL doing the Carter Spaz. So that was, again, another birdie opportunity. And we miss the 2 to 3 foot par putts. That's really disappointing. The 8th par 4. Again, this was a massive pull, spazzy slice. We're going to hit that tree. We're going to be behind the tree, so we need to fade this around the tree. It's looking all right, but it's just going to end up a little bit short, and we're in the bunker, kind of not in the bunker there. It was a nice chip out, but took a dirty kick to the left there, and we're going to be considerably short for this par putt. And again, a bit of a misread, and it's short. Don't leave it short, Carter. We're off to the 9th. And again, this was an awful, steep, out to in, spazzy slice.
Drive in today. I really feel like I'm lurching forward. Massively steep, out to in, massive high, spazzy slices. We're back on the other fairway. Come on, come on.
We're not on the other fairway. This was lost in the drink. So this is your penalty shot. But again, we're a punching chip shot technique away. And that's delightful.
That's absolutely on the pin, that. My punching chip shot technique saving the day today. Come on, Carter. What a shot that was, Carter. We're going to have the clubhouse in the background. This is to scramble to save par, Carter.
What a scramble this would be. No movement on that at all. Convinced it was left to right, but dead straight. The 10th par 4. Now, this is a 9-hole course, so we're going to be repeating the back 9, just slightly different tee boxes. Very similar shot from the first, just a little bit further away from the green, but again, it's another punching chip shot technique. But due to the really hard greens here, we couldn't hold the green off the back, and we've spazzed this too hard. So this is going to be a testy comebacker, but we do tidy up for a par. We're off to the 11th. If you remember, we were 1 bounce and in the bunker. This time it's a better connection, but just pushed it a little bit right. We're pin high, but just a little bit off the green.
Apparently it's always easier the second time. This is, if you didn't know, a 9-hole course with 2 slightly different tee boxes on the back 9. The first 9 we went into the bunker, we went long. We're now a little bit short and right. Up and down for a par now.
My short game has been pretty shocking the last couple of rounds, so I was really trying to work hard on my short game. This was a nice read of the line, just didn't quite release as much as I wanted it to, but we do have this 6 to 8 footer for par. Oh. Bogey. Right, we're off to the 12th. Again, another nice drive, and I didn't have any clue where this was, but the same as the first 9. Ended up nicely position A1 on the fairway, and this was a massive slice with the 8 iron.
What the F was that? I thought I was going to be going into the jungle, but we saw it bounce, took a massive kick to the left, back onto the fairway, hopefully. If you can't be good, be lucky. Come on, Carter!
We were very lucky indeed, and again, it's just a punching chip shot technique out. How we look in.
Okay, it was a downhill lie. Knowing that the greens are hard, knowing that the pin is back, I took a little bit off that one. I've bounced right before the green. Come on.
สวยค่ะ ลงหลุมแล้ว ลง โอ้ย นิดเดียว
พี่แอลครับ ทำได้ไหม?
ทำได้
All right, so we needed that, Carter. We've got about, looks like about a 4 or 5 footer to save par. Come on, Carter.
Once again, this is a lovely opportunity to scramble for a par. That's a painful bogey, that one. The 13th par 4, it's the first time bringing out the Gadai, the hybrid. Massively steep swing. It's a spazzy slice.
Sorrel told me not to keep score, right? And it worked out perfectly today because there's no GPS at this course. I had a feeling I was somewhere between 4 and 7 over par on the front. Been doing well so far on the back. First time pulling out the Gratoi. Massive spazzy slice. We saw it hit a tree, but I think that's a lost ball. Come on, come on.
It was indeed a lost ball. Penalty shot. And this is delightful. Carter Spaz?
Come on, Carter! We stuck that right on the pin. PL Cup.
เบอร์ดี้
Not birdie now, that was the third shot. PL Cup.
เฟิร์สช็อต ใช่ค่ะ
That was shot of the round so far. There's water in front and behind the pins. We have to stick it on the green. We got this to save par. Come on, Carter!
Once again, a delightful opportunity to scramble for a par.
ผ้า ผ้า
Another gross bogey.
That should have been an up and down for the ages, that one. Come on, Carter!
We're back at the punching chip shot technique, par 3, 14th. This is going to be an exact replay of the front 9. Lovely on the green, but just off the back. So again, we're putting from the fringe. And this is again a birdie opportunity! And it's exactly the same.
ใช่ค่ะ
Replay, except this time, I missed the gimme part, but it was a gimme. Is that a gimme? Is that a gimme? Is that a gimme? We'll take a par, the 15th, par 5, and this 6 iron is fading all the way.
เฮ้ย ซับ
Went with a drive on the front 9, hit it too long and into the water. 6 iron, 1 bounce. I was too far right. And I think I'm in the water again.
No, Carter, we got lucky this time. We find it. And we're hacking this one out. Just really happy with a solid connection there.
Ball was sitting down, just hacking that out. She said I can go massively left because I'll end up on the other fairway.
ตรงนี้ค่ะ
I couldn't go for my fairway because these trees were in the way, but lovely flush connection. Okay, mate, couldn't see
โอ
it.
เคค่ะ สวย
She said,
มากค่ะ
she said beautiful, it's down there apparently, so we'll take that. Come on, Connor!
So we're in play, about 230 out. Hybrid. Just ridiculous. I didn't even bother with the shot tracer.
Trying to spaz that massively too hard. I bet the swing was massively long. Trying to shorten everything up and just be compact. And I think I'm going to have to chip this one out.
No, in fact, Carter, we have got a line through. We had to take a lofty club to get over that tree. But we do advance that pretty nicely.
Shot 4 and I was still 200 yards out. The only club I could take was a pitching wedge to get over the tree. It just cleared the tree. We're dead on line for the pin, but we're going to be about 60 to 80 yards short. Come on, Connor.
We caught that pitching wedge pretty solid. We're only 40 yards out, and this is a delightful chip that takes a dirty kick to the left and feeds away from the hole.
We needed that recovery, Carter. We've got probably about a 6 to 8 footer for bogey.
Right, it's time to scramble, Carter. This is going to go in, this one. Come on. All right, it's our first double bogey. The 16th par 4, if you remember the front 9, it was a massive spazzy slice. And what do you know?
It feels like we're playing the back 9 exactly the same way as the front, PL.
ค่ะ
She said if you remember the front nine, you spazzy sliced it to the right, and we had a nice little punching chip shot technique on. So we've done exactly the same thing again. Come on, Carlo!
The course is short enough to get away with it with just a punching chip shot technique away. Exactly the same as the front nine. We'll take that one.
I've no idea how I didn't hit the tree. It's bounced loads, and I think it's over the back of the green. So as long as we're not in the water, we're happy.
เยอะไปหน่อยอินนี่พา
Good par, nah?
พุทพา
The 17th par 4, if you remember the front nine, we spazzy sliced it, donking it off that tree. This time we've pulled it massively left.
She said don't go left, so I went massively left. But hopefully so massively left, I'm on the other fairway again.
We are indeed once again on the other fairway, but again, with just a punching chip shot technique away. And this is another delightful effort.
My punching chip shot techniques today have been absolutely brilliant. I have to say, another situation where one of your elements of your game absolutely slots into place. If this was Phuket, that would have stopped dead. It's bounced before the pin, took a dirty kick to the right, and it's held, I think, the back of the fringe, back of the green. But my punching chip shot techniques have been absolutely awesome. Come on, Carlo!
Yeah, the connection has been absolutely stunning. We are off the back of the green, but again, this is a putt for birdie.
มองไปหน่อยนึง
And that's a good effort. Are we going to tidy up? We are. Tidying up for par. We're moving on to the 18th, par 4. And it's a massive lob wedge. Again, steep, out to in. Disgusting swing. I hit the tree again.
So we finished with a massive lob wedge. I saw it bounce on the fairway, but it hit the tree in the middle of the fairway as well. So hopefully we're all right.
We are all right. And this is only my second approach shot.
สวยมาก
That's more than 100 yards. So again, super short course.
ว้าวบัก
All right, to sum up this round, I feel like I've played super bad but super all right. The punching chip shot techniques were absolutely spot on today. My distance control was lovely. Every connection was great. There was just one where I took a little bit off it and it was just a little bit short, but dead on line for the pin. So the punching chip shot technique, awesome. Driving, tee shots, terrible. I really haven't kept score today. There's no GPS on this course, so I really don't know what my score is. I'm going to estimate somewhere between 10 and 14 over. Haven't hit really any fairways today. I'm going to say I've probably hit no more than 3 or 4 if I'm lucky. So let's finish strong. Let's go. Come on, Carter.
So to finish strong would be a lovely up and down from here. This is a nice chip that releases nicely.
We're going to finish with a nice shot with the clubhouse in the background. We've got this for par.
And this par putt is an exact replay of the 9th.
Come on, Carter!
But this time, we stick it in the hole. Hey!
All right, really happy to finish with a par there. We played shocking with regards to being on fairways, but lovely little course this. Definitely be back. Come on, Carter!
We will definitely be back. Even though I said there's no GPS on this course, I did enter my score into a scorecard for a course that I play regularly, Blue Canyon the Lakes. It was 41 out, 41 in for a very respectable 82. Short course, but we'll take that. Let's have a look at the hole breakdowns. Actually pretty happy with all the par 3s, par 4s and par 5s. Rory was pretty consistent, 32 putts, but just none of those putts were sinking. A shed load of pars, 11. Just no birdies. I haven't had any birdies for about 3 or 4 rounds now. It was our first time breaking 85 off the blues. I definitely attribute it to the course being really, really short, but it was also to do with those wonderful punching chip shot techniques. Come on, Carter!
สวยค่ะออนกรีนโอเคสวยค่ะออนโอเคซับ
My punching chip shot technique saving the day today. Come on, Ghana!